I think there's a few things that it's important in terms of the experiences, but all about participation, how people participate into it. You forget about when you actually start designing things, you concentrate on the final product in itself, but you're not necessarily thinking about how you can get people to participate in it. So participation is really important, but also the idea of anticipation is quite important. So what happens when you're designing those events, what happens prior and post is really important as well. And there's other things, for example, as I mentioned, when you're developing a concept, you relate the unrelatables and coming up with new experiences in that way. And the last thing is what you don't see is more important in sometimes as what you see because it's about human engagement. So the idea of a service branding, for example, how people engages you is quite important, and what activities that you provide is quite important. At the end of the day, it's about people and humanity, and then work that I've covered off in terms of Milan exhibition was about humanity, and synergy of humanity and technology is quite an important part. That it's not one or the other. It is important, but at the end of the day, it needs to serve humanity. Don't take things for granted. I think it's easy to, when you're actually creating something or when you are doing something, you take things for granted, and that's when it's a killer of the creativity. So it challenges assumptions all the time, that why is it so? Why is it so? I think by that you actually create a passion through going through creativity industry, which is a bit hard in terms of lots of hours and lots of work, but I think it will pay off.